Welcome back to another video. We've got a very special treat for you today. We're going to have a look at a current affair, a real favourite on this channel, a real classic target for me to make fun of, and really just the peak of journalism in Australia. Let's get into it. Before we do though, tickets to my Melbourne International Comedy Festival show are on sale now. Some shows have already sold out, so if you don't have your tickets now, you better get them. It starts this month. We're filming every show. It's going to be incredible. And if you want to see something amazing, check out Luke and Lewis. We've got a brand new set for our podcast. It looks incredible. The episode is up right now and it is hilarious. Check it out now.
To the Airbnb guest who loved her stay so much, she's squatting.
And she just doesn't want to leave. So Robin became Australia's very first Airbnb tenant to hire a security guard and even put up a flagpole.
And none of this was here before?
No, it's all...
You're not legally allowed to stay here.
Call the police.
Okay.
If you're unfamiliar with the current affair, they're one of the most hated but also loved institutions here in Australia because they provide us with not the most informative and definitely not even remotely truthful news, but definitely some of the most entertaining news out there. They have their favourite targets, whether you're a dodgy tradie, someone who's scamming the elderly, or someone who isn't white, they will come for you. The story a current affair have done today is about squatting, not the normal stories you see about squatting, you know, a chick in tights squatting at the gym. I've never seen Tracy Grimshaw do that. She doesn't seem like a fitness influencer to me, more like a bad journalist. No, this story is about a woman who hired an Airbnb and then just refused to leave, which I have to say I really do give her props for, because there has been a few times when I've been on tour at an Airbnb and I've thought, you know what, I would just like to live here. This is really nice. I didn't know you could just do that. You know, the woman is just not left. They've had the cops called, the cops can't do anything about it. Airbnb has sent them some strongly worded emails. She's just ignoring it. She's hired her own security guard to get the guy who actually owns the place to fuck off. It's incredible. I have to do this.
Robin became Australia's very first Airbnb tenant to hire a security guard.
You are on the property. Get off it.
I'm on the footpath.
Right away, great use of clarifying language by the squatter. She says, you are on the property. She really hits the because she doesn't say my, does she? Imagine that, someone just squatting in your house, yelling at you saying, you are on the property. Yeah, bitch, mine. I own it. Get the fuck out. Coming up here is my favorite character, the security guard who is just doing his job. He's protecting the woman from no one really, and he's preventing the homeowner from extracting the woman who hired him from a house that she has no right to be in. I never knew that you could hire a security guard to help you commit crimes. I mean, if you think about it, that's how the United States military runs all of their international wars. It's like, we're not committing any war crimes. It's all those contractors, all those foreign contractors that, yes, we're paying and instructing, but they're doing the war crimes, not us. Okay, we're doing some of the war crimes, but it is mostly them.
No, it's all...
You're not legally allowed to stay here.
Can you do many Airbnbs, security jobs like this? Yeah, I'm laughing too, because it's just in the bazaar book for me.
The poor security guard, I really do feel sorry for him here because he knows that the person who's hired him is fucking insane, but he also wants a good review, you know? Like, he's trying to graduate to protecting the Prime Minister here. And let's be honest, the man's nailing it. Like, if you can give him a job to help you break into an Airbnb and then keep the guy who actually owns it out, if I see that and I'm a big budget contractor, I'm hiring you because you're going to do whatever the fuck I tell you to do, even if it's illegal, especially if it's illegal. The man's doing a great job.
But it gets even crazier. She's brought in her own furniture and even put up a flagpole.
I love that. Moving into a place that is not yours, refusing to pay any money to the guy who actually owns it, fucking up their property, sticking a flag in it and going, this is mine, you can fuck off. If you think about it, that's one of the oldest traditions that Australia has.
So I asked them about it and asked if they could take it down. And they said there's no specific rules that say I cannot mount a flagpole in the front yard.
I love that. Great little loophole argument there. What? There's no rule on the Airbnb terms and conditions that says I can't plant a flagpole in the ground. There's also no rule that says I'm not allowed to smear my shit on the fucking walls. And there's also no rule in your Airbnb terms and conditions that says I can't have a 60-man orgy curated by my security guard that I've hired myself. If it's not in the fine print, I'm gonna fucking do it. This woman is the reason why we have do not ingest labels on obviously poison things, because if there is not a sign that specifically says do not do this obviously wrong thing, she will do it.
And all this furniture here.
That's not mine, so she just picks stuff off of the side of the road, and here's other junk that she's picked up as well too.
Oh, she picks up and takes anything home if it's on the side of the road? I've got the perfect solution. What you want to do, mate, go down to your local Bunnings, buy like a gallon of bleach and a marker, and just scribble out the poison do not consume label on the bleach, leave it on the side of the road where you know she's going to drive past. Mate, problem solved in about 2 hours.
But then Chris says his tenant started, well, decorating.
She started doing things like hoarding furniture. They were lighting fires in the backyard to cook their food and just planting trees in strange areas like in the park next door.
This is great. The woman is like clearly insane. She's moved into an Airbnb and she mustn't be paying the gas bill or the electricity bill. So she's got a fucking house that has nothing connected to it. She's cooking her food in the fire in the backyard of not her house and planting trees in a park that she also doesn't own. This woman is fucking awesome. She just goes around just claiming shit. She's like, yeah, that park, that's now my backyard. I'm gonna plant a tree. Yeah, this house, that's mine. Also, I know it's March, but guess what? It's fucking Christmas. Put up the tinsel.
Sorry, was that part of the toilet yours?
No, why would I put a toilet here?
The poor guy. He's so angry. He's like, he's looking everywhere going, what has she done to my house? None of it makes any sense. There's no pattern. On top of the fucking porch, it's Christmas. Downstairs, underneath the deck, it's a toilet. The woman's insane and the man just can't handle it, but he can't remove her from the property.
Heaven knows what's going on upstairs.
Yeah, who knows?
Inside.
Yes.
That's the journalist just going, you know they're fucking up there, yeah? You know that. You know they're doing some crazy shit. If what we're seeing on the outside of the house is a reflection of this woman's brain, you know they're doing some freaky shit upstairs and there's more than 2 people.
Chris tried with his key, but someone stuck one in the keyhole on the other side.
That's a shame you can't get into your own house.
Yep.
Then the police turned up and moved on. She filmed us, we filmed her, and she wasn't budging.
That to me is the craziest part of the story, is that the police turned up and then they were just like, there's nothing we can do. It's like the bitch doesn't live there. She's not paying. She's not even like a renter that fell into arrears. It's Airbnb. Put her in a headlock and chuck her into the sea.
She's squatting.
So it's all...
And inadvertently, because it's not your fault, you're protecting her.
That was a weird thing to say to the security guard, don't you think? He's going, look, dude, I know it's not your fault, but you are protecting it. From what, bro? Is that a threat? What's going to happen if the security guard leaves? Are you going to turn the cameras off, open up the front door and fuck her up? Wait, what the fuck are you saying? Maybe she does need a security guard. What does she know that I don't?
It's all...
Sir,
It's
you
all
are not legally allowed to stay here.
I'm sorry.
This was all too much for her diligent security guard.
I'm legally allowed to be here. You're not. Call the police.
She doesn't have a lease.
There's no lease.
Has she shown
This
you that
security
lease?
guard is at the same time one of the most loyal and professional guards I've ever seen, but also one of the most insecure guys. Have you ever been told to do something at work that you just know is incredibly illegal? Like, and you do it because you're being told to do it and you don't want to make the boss angry, but deep down you know it's wrong. That's what this guy's doing. He's like, can you please leave the property? And in his head he's going, this bitch is fucking crazy. This is definitely illegal, but I don't want to mess up the bag.
If she's got the lease, as you said when we arrived, she can bring that down and show us. But we'll be on our merry way. But I strongly suspect she hasn't got a lease.
The guy has no idea what to say. Bless this poor man's soul. I feel so sorry for him because he's clearly the only footage that a current affair is getting of a person speaking to them, because this woman is obviously ignoring them in the house. He's trying to get them to go away. So all they have to work this story is this really insecure, confused security guard who knows he's doing the wrong thing, and all he can really do is just sit there and go, please leave me alone.
She doesn't have a lease, I'm afraid, sir. I know you're caught in a rock and a hard place.
I know you're just doing your job, yes.
You're just doing your job, exactly.
Okay.
That security guard. I love the guard. He's just looking at the dude. The dude has obviously been talking to him like that for hours and hours and hours trying to get takes. And the security guard is just kind of sitting there going,
Hi.
okay.
The police told Chris there was little they could do, and he says Airbnb advised he may have to engage a solicitor to evict his tenant, which he is now doing.
And that's just great. There will be no punishment for this woman. That's incredible. I reckon she wins this story. She doesn't have to pay anything. She gets months and months of free rent. Airbnb isn't even banning her account. The cops aren't going to do anything, and he has to pay for a lawyer to send her a letter. And then if she does leave, fuck it. She can just rent the Airbnb next door. I reckon that's how I'm going to tour next year. Every time I have a show interstate, I might book an Airbnb a month early, stay there for 6 months, and then get evicted, move on to the next one. Fuck, it's a way to live. Maybe this is her 10th Airbnb. You know what? I've completely turned around. I'm now against the current affair, and I'm totally with this woman and her fucking boss security guard. Good on him. Stay there. Don't leave. Have your weird sex. I'm going to end it there. That's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you grab your tickets to my comedy festival shows here in Melbourne. They are selling out. They are limited COVID-safe capacity, so there are a lot of shows, but they are small. So make sure you grab your tickets because they are going really, really fast. Make sure you see me there. Make sure you check out the new set on the Luke and Lewis show. It's incredible, and I will talk to you in a couple of days. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you soon. Catch you later.
Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt. Buy my shit, buy my shirts, buy my merchant, no one gets hurt.